3. How many 3s? Doesn't matter. 2. Okay, so that reminds me. Water source is here, in the only place I was able to find any, because the ocean is frozen solid, and stays frozen solid all year round. We have a project to go underneath the ocean and see if we can warm it up with magma. I do not know if this will work, but it's worth a shot. Someone suggested it in chat a long time ago, and I agreed with them, because they are right. All of this will be filled with magma. I think. Yeah, it must. So this erupting out there is confusing me. I don't remember why that's happening, but I will adapt and just do whatever I feel like, you know? Oh, I think the rest of the civilization is down? Yeah, that's where it comes from here. Goes up, it arrives here. Oh. And I think the plan was to have... Let's actually get somebody to smooth this out sooner rather than later so we can act on it. But what I'm going to do is have floodgates here, and I think I asked that some be made, but I see none have been yet. Let's take a look. Copper door, rock short sword. Ooh. What happened? Cinnabar table, throne. You know, because Mercury. Brewing. Plants. Construction of beds, almost done. Leather bags, not even started. Green glass blocks. I'm not seeing any references to floodgates. No references at all. That's what I would have done, though, so why isn't it? Okay, here's some parts of the fort. This is the entryway right here. You can see there's a hangout spot outdoors. I kind of like them to hang out outdoors, at least in the early days, so they don't become cave adapted too soon. I need a door here. Do I have a door? I do not have a door. Did I have a door? 2 copper doors, okay. This area here... Oh, I bet the copper doors are these. That's what that's for. Can I even make copper doors, though? Let's pause. I have a forge, and a smelter, and a glass furnace. So yes, I can do all those things. Do I not have anyone on staff who can do it? I don't have anyone on staff who obviously looks like they can do it, but that's not the same thing. Let's look at the managed labors here. We want a furnace operator, weaponsmith, armorsmith, metalsmith. That's basically it, right? So this guy is allowed. This one is allowed. So there are a couple who are allowed to do so. And don't really have much else to do. So I think that's not a problem. I think I probably just asked recently, and that's the thing. Okay, up here, this is... No. This is the level that will be broken into, and that will fill this space down here, which means the space needs to be walled off. And for that to happen, I need all of this to no longer be something mushy. I realize it won't actually melt, but in reality it would, so, and I just want to deal with it. So y'all can just suffer. So let's get some walls up in there. Are we lacking or suffering for anything at the moment? Let's look at the manager again. Okay, 3rd chipmunk, 3rd lettuce, 3rd tiger eye, 3rd Kaniwa, and 3rd moose all seem to be slightly upset. And then also 5th sunshine, a peasant. Hey, look at this. Wait a minute. This peasant... Okay, yeah. This peasant does what? Doctor? Business? Well, you know, how about you also... metalcraft, please. Now, let's see. I'm just curious. That most upset one, what are you upset about? They're not dangerously upset yet, but they will get there if I'm not careful. Unknown creature, Ago the Goblin, Obok the Dwarf. Prior to the start of my civ, so not my base, sorry. Over the long term, under a great deal of stress, enraptured communing with Rao, self-pity being unable to practice craft, dejected, unable to pray, but you've just prayed, so that's an old thing. Being away from friends, wonder, commuting with rain, they really like rain, horrified, reliving, seeing first Peanut's dead body, dwelling upon having to drink without a goblet, satisfied while crying on somebody in charge. I don't see anything fatal yet. They might be able to recover as long as I do right by them. You know what I mean? Oh. You know what else? I need to hook that water source up to the base. Let's see. BC floor. Let's make it so they can't fall in. I don't know what I usually use. Andesite blocks is what we're using. Screw you guys. And that should mean I should be able to get something going. How many is that? 9? So next one is 7. Next one is 5. Question is, where does this go? This is well under the fort, so I'm going to have to start going up. So let's go up here. Ramp. Well, no. Let's go a ramp here, so that the 5 finishes here. Then 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, and then let's go up again. Now where are we? Still under the fort. It was 3, 3, 3, so let's start doing some 4s. 4, 4. We'll start rounding the curve back the other way. And then a 5, right? But then go up. Fort? No. How much further? Wow, a lot further. Okay, that's going to be quite the slope for the travelers. All right, there we go. Let's find our way back. Oops, you know what? Doesn't work if I do that. Okay. And then 7, however, and then 9, and then 11. But we go up 1. And then we start going the other way. But again, we'll go up 1. And then 7, right? That's 8. But again, let's just keep going up at a steeper rate. So many. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like we're going to come up under this construct. And now what was that? That was 5, so 4. And then another 4. 3. It was like 3 3s, right? On the curve? I'm almost there. 3. How many 3s? Doesn't matter. 2. I like this. I use this theme for an Empyrion. The intro to a new season in Empyrion, I did a sort of rapid playthrough of the early part that everybody had seen over and over. And I use this tune to sort of make it feel fast. Hello, Dark Menace. You are welcome to Biha. Cat Cam. Cat's back. Now, if there were ever 2 games that I wanted to have combined into one, it is Dwarf Fortress and Empyrion. They both do certain things right and would benefit from the other. Choo, choo, choo. Alright, so my path from the well is nearly here. So, boom, boom, boom. Question is, where do I go from here? And where did I intend to go from here? Wait a minute. Oh, no, that's right, that's right. That's fine, that's fine. In fact, I'm going to make it double. Whoops. Make a room out of it. And then, boom, boom, ba-dum, dum. Here we go. So now there is a path from the inside of the fortress itself to the darn well. All the way down here. I just hope the path isn't so long that they refuse to use it, you know? That's what will screw things up there. Alright, alright. So that was a project. Let me save it before anything goes horribly wrong. I like that I can just pick up the cat and put him down somewhere else and he'll just go to sleep there. Good cat. Thankfully it loads a lot faster than it saves. Alright, alright. Better. Good. Alright, we need so many things. 2, 3, 4. Why don't I remember 4? What's happening at 4? Hello, 4. What's 4? Oh, 4 is where any excess magma will be evacuated to once I need the area to be filled back up again. Alright, alright. That's fine. So I guess I don't have a hotkey for the top of the volcano then. Oh, but you know what? B. Table. I need these. Whoops. Let's put one on the opposite side. I need these to become a, well, I guess a tavern. Get that going. Do I have a door? No, I don't have a door. Actually, on that note, green glass floodgate 2. Thank you. It's so nice to have responsive dwarves who get straight to the job at hand and do it. It's great. Ask them to put down a few tables and chairs, and they just, there you go. Bunch of us. Bunch, do it. The other game is Empyrion, and welcome aboard. Empyrion. It's survival craft in space. You make your own bases, hovercraft spaceships of various sizes. There are various factions, including the Zyrax, who are generally looking to attack you at all times. It works for me. I play it way too much, and it's my other stream. Main other game that I play at the moment. And one of the things that kind of feels missing, like, you can make these huge ships. I did some YouTube Let's Plays of me making a tribute ship based on an old game called Starflight. And when I was done, this ship had a crew of 109, except that's not how the game works, you know? So it was basically an artwork and not a functional ship. I mean, though it did function, it was just pointlessly large. But if Empyrion did what Dwarf Fortress here is able to do on a single core, and it's a single core game, it doesn't get any benefit from multi-core, doesn't get any benefit from graphics cards or anything. If it can do that, if it can do all of this on a single core, then you could probably import it to Empyrion and actually have crew running around the ship with specific jobs and back histories and emotions, and they need to eat and all these various things, and all of a sudden, like, every big ship becomes a colony. I want that. I want that really badly. I also, in Empyrion, want glass blocks, please. If Elion or whoever makes the game is listening, do it. That, you know, if a single core can think about all of this interrelationship stuff of these dwarves, then there should be enough processing power left over for all the graphics that Empyrion has, you know? Of course, it's no small thing. It would be a huge ask. Maybe they could, like, buy the logic from the developer of this game. It's like, can we have dwarves in our ships, please? Ooh, Possessed, 6th Granite. One of the new ones. Actually, I think one of the things I like about Empyrion is that it reminds me of that old Starflight game. Now, Starflight was a 480 by like 360 pixel, and you had some graphics, but a lot of the worlds were described in text. Like, you land on an ice planet and you get out and it'll say, oh, you know, there are vast plains, rolling plains of cracked yellow tint, well, yellow sounds bad, green tinted snow and ice. and my brain would fill in the difference. And then I go and I play Empyrion, and you land on an ice planet. It's like, gee, this looks a lot like the descriptions from Starflight. Enslaved Zyrax, absolutely. But, you know, imagine, like, that becomes a thing. In Dwarf Fortress here, occasionally there will be invasions. Goblins will show up, try to take over the fort and kill all your people. Well, what if the Zyrax tried to launch, like, an invade? Like, they came at your ships or bases, but they were sending in a squad trying to... Well, they do send squads, right? It's just they just go to the periphery and do this blinky magic, and all of a sudden your fort is theirs. Well, if it were more complicated and you had soldiers and stuff in your base, they would have to work their way through to get... I mean, that sounds fun to me. All of a sudden, the dynamic would be added where you're trying to design forts and stuff to defend and resist that kind of stuff, and the designs change as a result. I want it. Make it so. Do it. I demand it. Oh wait, who was this guy? They claimed... Ooh, masonry. My least favorite thing for them to claim is the craft dwarf thing, because they just make mugs and rings and stuff. But a masonry could be a bed or something, and that, you know, having an epic bed made out of, like, native gold or something is the sort of thing you would put in a noble's room. Do I have a noble? Not yet. I feel like I'm going to have a noble soon. I think I recommended somebody, and they just haven't been promoted yet. Oh, they go all the way to the core then? I just remember, like, some walked up to the, you know, outside wall, and then there was a pulse of light, and all of a sudden my base was there. I'm like, that doesn't feel right. Alright, well, Mr. Possessed, he is running around collecting things, so that's a good start. It's a good sign. Alright, let's get some andesite all up in here. And also here. Alright, this one is a little different. This one probably will have some sort of entryway. I'll leave that open a little bit. This is fairly recent. I was on somebody's server that I know Cronulus goes to before Anvil started. And then as soon as Anvil opened up, everybody migrated over. But it was there. And it was maybe it was just the core was nearby and they felt like they were in range or something. It wasn't a large base, I can say that. It was a temporary thing to get me started. Gosh, it's so nice to see the dwarves snap to it. I know I just said that, but it's still true. When your dwarves are not happy, you can't get anything done. This means I need 2 more floodgates. Have they made either of the new ones yet? No. In fact, they're not making any headway on any of the glass stuff. Rock short swords, cinnabar thrones, beds, leather bags. Who's doing what? Lots of constructing of buildings, storing of items. They seem to be focused on the blocks. Maybe I should ask them to stop for a second. Construct building. Lavish meal. Yes, you can do that. That's important. Strange mood. Gathering plants. Drinking. Very good. Playing make-believe. Oh, wait. Shoot. Rough color. Okay. They need stone, color, stone, and color. So that's it. What have you got so far, Bubba? Marble and fillet. So they've got the stone. So what I need to go do is go find some dank memes. There we go. There's some right there. No, not remove. Thank you. That's it. Mine. Get me some gemstones. That's when they say rough color, they're referring to pre-cut gemstone material. Do it. I mean, I see somebody's coming for the job. How long a walk is it for them? There we go. Heck. Oh, traders. Nice. All right. Let's trade things. Do I have anything to trade, though? Subscribe. Do it now. Subscribe again. Do it. Catch me on Twitch. Follow me there. Subscribe here. Follow me on Twitter if you want. You know, all the things you're supposed to be doing.